All right, it's a HITZ Morning Crew, Ian and Arnold here, and in the studio with us, we've got Donnie Yen and Danny Chan, both from Ip Man 4 coming out in cinemas very, very soon. Make some noise, please!
Woo! Apa I'm Donnie Yen.
Hi, I'm
Danny
Danny
Chan.
Chan. Yeah, I'm Danny Chan.
So have you learned the Apa Khabar yet?
Apa khabar?
There you go. Okay. Guys, okay, straight into it. Can you please tell us a little bit about Ip Man 4 and what we can expect?
No.
No? Okay. Thank you guys for your
secret. I mean, you know, I want to leave that first impression for the audience to find out themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, after all, the fans has shown tremendous love 12 years ago from our very first one. You know, we all grew younger and younger together. So I think the first one is going to be really meaningful for all of us to watch it and to celebrate.
Yeah. And how do you guys feel now that this is the last one? You know, I saw one of your interviews and you said it's been 10 years and over 10 years in the making, right? This whole franchise. Mm-hmm. So how do you feel that this is the last one?
I think it's a mixture of feeling. You know, on one hand, of course, there's a bit of sadness, right? Because we are saying goodbye. But at the same time, I think all great things, or we try to make it a great things, should have a perfect ending. And I think the fourth one really represents a perfect ending.
And how was the crew? How did everybody react when you had the final?
Finally.
Really?
Really? Finally.
Yeah.
No, I mean, just we know that we have tremendous responsibility to fulfill because the first one was so successful until now. So each one, it really kept up the quality, because if you really think about it, not many films can exceed the success after the second episode.
True.
Even a classic like Godfather, if you look at the third one, it's not as good as the first and second one. And for Ip Man, after the second one, the third one, there are still people who rave about it. You know, some might like episode 1 or some might like episode 3, but all of them have the equal amount of support and love for every single one of them. So we do, as the filmmakers and acting as the center of this film, we have tremendous responsibility to make sure the fourth one is just as good, if not better.
And like for Danny especially, you play Bruce Lee, Lee Siu-lung, and this is a huge role, right?
Yeah.
And what did you learn from this experience?
I learned a lot from this time in Ip Man 4, because I always say that it's the most closely to Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to make you guys or at the audience say it is Bruce Lee, because Bruce Lee is too famous, you know, all over the world. So many fans, and everybody love it. And then this time, the actions, I really feel I am Bruce Lee in the movie. So I think not learning is I keep learning from Bruce Lee every time, and this time is most close to Bruce Lee. Yeah.
I actually felt like you were Bruce Lee in Shaolin Soccer when I saw that.
It's break different from Ip Man 4. It's totally different. Yeah.
Okay.
So go back to Danny. How do you feel that the story of Bruce Lee's master has actually, in a way, surpassed movies on Bruce Lee himself?
You know, it's a very interesting journey for me, because when we decided to make Ip Man 12 years ago, I mean, honestly, not that many people knew who Ip Man is, except for the martial arts community. And to be honest, Bruce Lee is so famous. We want that connections because he's Bruce Lee's. The commercial elements, the commercial value of making a film about Bruce Lee's teacher. But at the same time, we didn't want to make a documentary. We did research and we found that, you know, if we're going to make a documentary, it's going to be very restricted. And we want to use this platform to create a brand new, refreshing screen hero that is completely different from all the on-screen hero from before. For example, the personality, the characters that audience grew to love, about his humbleness, about his that he is a family man, that he's they joke around it that he's afraid of his wife. You know,
Yeah.
a little element. It's quite refreshing. It's very warm. He's a person. We created this character basically. This story is loosely based on history, but mainly fictional. But that doesn't matter because the audience grew to love this character.
Any last words, man, to the fans? I mean, this is the last movie.
It's not a
Holidays,
last
yeah.
movie. But
It's not my last movie.
The last
The last
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Let's be
yeah,
clear
yeah.
about that.
I think you guys gonna love it. You know, I believe you guys gonna love it. So bring your family December 20th and enjoy the film.
yeah, the main point is enjoy the movie. Go watch it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.